is the JK Theory. I'm Jay,
I'm K.
and this is the podcast where we talk about anything and everything. Everything is uncut and raw. We don't really shy away from the topics. We talk about it all, even the serious stuff, and we always throw in our little twist of comedy in there, right? Because at the end of the day, you got to have fun. You got to laugh about pain, right? So today's topic, it's gonna be a juicy one. So let's start it off. Is it okay to break up over text? What do you say?
If she crazy, hell yeah. You don't want you don't want to go to her house and fucking get beat up. There is women that beat on men. Don't think it's not. That is a thing. I know people don't like to talk about it, but it is. So yes, it is okay to break up through text. Let her know, hey, you're fucking crazy.
Okay, okay.
It's not gonna
So,
work.
all right, all right. The way I see it is, I think years ago, I don't think it was okay years ago.
Mhm.
Um, but I think now that everything is your phone, you know what I mean? Like if you if you go to hop on a flight or hop on a train, your ticket's on your phone. You go to the movies a lot of times. They need to scan the barcode on your phone. You go shopping. You don't need your debit card. You just Apple Pay or Google Pay. Everything's on your phone. So maybe this time it's okay to do that over text. Doesn't mean it's right. No. Would I do it over text? No. But maybe it is more acceptable to do it at this time. What do you think?
I think a breakup is a breakup. Whether I do it in person or I do it through text, I don't want to be with your ass. That's the bottom line. So it's not gonna be no different if I'm
So
breaking up with you in person or not.
what if it's video calls? Does that make it better if it's a video call instead of a
I mean,
text?
if that's what she wants, like you should at least look at me. Okay, well,
Okay, okay. So is it okay to break up over text? Fellas, ladies, leave a comment. Let us know. What do you think? Is it acceptable in 2024? Is it just something you don't do? Period. I'd love to hear your feedback on that. So moving on. When is it okay to cheat on your partner? Corn, go first.
I go first. Um, I don't think it's ever a time really to cheat on your partner. I guess the only time that is kind of acceptable is when you find out that person is cheating on you, or the other one is, I guess, when y'all just stop blatantly having sex.
Ladies, you hear that? When you say no, I got to go. Okay. Okay. So throwing in some theories, right? Because this is the JK theory. Let's say, for example, you're in a position where you found out, yeah, unfortunately, she did cheat on you,
Mhm.
and you decide to do your thing and cheat on her. Do you still stay together?
I don't.
So, do you think it matters? I mean, if she cheated once or 5 times, let's just say she did it once and
Uh-huh.
you did it once, are you
Right.
guys even? Is it equal now?
To some people, it's equal or even, but to me, no. Uh, because I'm one of the people that you can talk to and be open about anything and everything. So if I found out, which means you didn't tell me, I can't trust you because that means you're sneaky. So I don't need to be with you.
Okay,
So
okay.
for me, I will break up with that person. I know a lot of people stay together and want this. Oh, we can work it out. Nah, okay, whatever. That's on y'all. I'm not doing it. Fair
Okay,
warning.
but what if because we've heard this right before. It was a mistake. It was just a one-time thing. I had too much to drink. what do you say to that?
Um, I mean, to me there are no mistakes. That's something you want to do.
But it'll never happen again, I promise.
You're right. It won't with me because I'm gone. And it's that simple. It is that
Okay,
simple.
okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready for another theory?
Yep.
Does it make a difference if it was a girl?
What you mean? Oh,
She
you mean if
cheated
the
on you
girl
with a
had
girl.
no? Yeah. Yeah. It makes a huge difference. It's like then the topic is why the hell didn't you include me? And, or did you tape it?
Do I need to subscribe to something? You know. Wow. Okay. Okay. So you would probably try to talk it out if it was cheated on you with a female versus a dude.
Either way, it depends on how the subject come up. If I'm being like real, if you come to me and you talk to me about it, if I don't
No,
find out
no,
from a
no, no.
third
You
party,
found out. You found out.
if I found out, then
Yeah.
it's over. Like regardless if it's a guy or a girl, it's over because you didn't talk to me about it. I had to find out from somebody else or however, I'm not going through your damn phone. So however I found out, you wasn't the one that came to me and talked to me, which means you were being sneaky, you were being conniving, and you lied. I don't like liars. So that's the end of our relationship.
Okay. So now flip it.
Mhm.
She told you. She came up and at the end of it, she says, and the person's name is Jacqueline or whatever. You know what I mean? Do you, do you like? Oh, okay. Well, honey, let's talk about this. Like, what happened? Does it change the atmosphere of things? Does it?
For me, it does because I feel like if you're being open and honest with me, then it's something we can work on. You
But
know what I
isn't
mean?
it still cheating though? Like it's
It is
still it
it's
went
definitely
there.
it is definitely still cheating, but I'm the type of person that is more you come and talk to me about stuff and we can work things out. We can see what we can work out towards the end. Whether I find out through another party or however, it feels like you're lying and being dishonest. That's my biggest thing. I don't like liars. That is my pet peeve of things I can't stand is a liar. So if you're coming to me and you're upfront with me, I respect you a hell of a lot more and we can work towards something.
Okay. So you're saying if she did the deed, right?
Yep.
And she comes up to you and she's like, "Look, this is what happened. This is the scenario, and I slept with Tyrone.
Right.
It's over. But if this is the scenario, this, I slept with Stacy. It's okay."
No, I mean, even like for me, even if you slept with Tyrone, okay, fine, whatever. Is that something that you feel like will happen again, or you felt like your mistake one time thing? Because regardless of the fact, like I'm always gonna be realistic with myself. I don't necessarily. I think it's hard for one person to be with one person type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how I feel. I know people don't like that and they feel like one person is made for one person. I think that's bull crap. So I don't feel as bad if you come in to talk to me, whether it's a guy or a girl. If you're upfront with me, that's what I respect. That's where I'm like, okay, it happened. Let's see where we can go from here. Let's try to work on this and see what we can build from here on out. But if I got to find out on my own and you didn't tell me anything and you just going around like ain't shit happen, nah, it's a wrap.
Okay. So best situation, right? She
Hmm.
cheated on you with a female, right?
That's the best situation, yes.
You, do you want the details? Like, do you want to know what happened?
But the female,
Yeah.
It should be a video.
Okay. Theory time, right? Theory time. There's a video, right?
Yeah.
And the girl, we'll just call her Stacy.
Okay.
The girl all of a sudden pulls that thing out, and she's laying it down. Does that change the situation?
I mean, you're saying it's not technically a girl then.
It's a girl. She just got that strap.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
Perfectly fine with it. I'm okay.
So as long as it's a female and she comes to you and she tells you, look, this is what happens, it's workable. It's not like it's a deal breaker. No, right. Nothing, whatever. Boom. Okay. If it's a dude, it's harsh. It's more like, wait a minute. You at least got to breathe about it, right? You got to
yeah. But it's still something. If you come talk to me about it, it's still something that I can be like, okay, we can. Depending on how much I like you too, because if I don't like you, then I probably just be like, well, fuck it.
Okay. So, do you feel like once a cheater, always a cheater?
No, I don't. I think certain circumstances happen where people cheat. People get into big arguments. People get into situations like, I don't believe in the some just happen type thing. I think it already had to be, especially for a woman. I think it already has to be in their mind type thing.
Do you think it's different for a woman? When a woman cheats, it's different than when a man cheats?
I used to think that women are more emotionally attached. So when they cheat, it's more of an emotional thing. Guys just do it just because it's Tuesday.
Hey, what the fuck? What are you trying to say?
I'm just saying. But
so,
yeah.
I honestly think it really depends on what kind of chick you're dealing with, because I mean, we've seen it. We've seen girls that have the mindset of dudes, right? Because it's Tuesday, whatever, boom.
Mm-hmm.
So I really think it comes down to the person that you're with, what their mindset is. And fellas, if you're dating somebody that's a horn dog or whatever, then you're gonna have to deal with the consequences that go with that. You know what I mean? If you're dating somebody that was for the streets, but you locked her down, bro, you got to remember she was still for the streets. There's an old saying that goes around that says you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. All that means is if you do, you can't get mad if she messes up, right? Because you knew what you were getting into. You know, there's an old story about, I won't go through the whole thing, but pretty much this guy sees a snake that's dying. He picks up the snake, heals it up, gets it better, and then the snake bites him and kills him. And then he looks at him and says, how could you do that? I saved your life. And the snake goes, well, I'm a snake. What do you expect?
Exactly.
So, I mean, it really depends on the female. So I think that, you know, when can you cheat on your partner? It depends what kind of lifestyle you're living, how that relationship is. Is it an open relationship? And if it's open, is it cheating still? I mean, I know there's lots of boundaries. I know some couples that are open and they talk. They're like, look, you can do this, this, and that. That's the boundaries.
That's the thing. Like, when you're in an open relationship, you can still be cheated on, because communication in those open relationships is the thing that keeps it going. Communication and honesty. That's the thing. If you're in an open relationship, those are the top. You have to be on that, because it's like, we're open. Why the hell wouldn't you tell me?
Okay.
Unless it's somebody that's supposed to be vetoed and you did that, then that's when they'll be like, yeah, that's cheating.
Okay. So I think that open relationships and hall passes, is still taboo. Like it's not regular, it's not ordinary in a lot of people's lives. So let's just reel it back a little bit. We just have your regular boyfriend and girlfriend. Let's just say they've been together a year, right?
A year.
A
Okay.
year. Let's just say a year. They could be living together, they could be in separate, whatever, and they get into a fight or an argument, right?
Mhm.
What happens when you're dating for a year, you get in a fight or argument? The man's like, whatever, blah, blah, blah. He goes, hangs out with his boys, right?
Right.
The girl goes, hangs out with her girls.
Right.
Let's say they both get drunk, something happens, the guy cheats on the girl,
Mhm.
the girl cheats on the guy. Does it matter how many times they cheated? Say the guy banged some girl, right? But the girl went and got 3 dudes that night. And they come together. Are they equal? Is it literally tit for tat, or is it just situation for situation?
I can tell you right now, and I hate to be like this, dudes, and y'all probably gonna get mad at me, but a lot of men can't. They can't take their woman cheating on them. You know how women kind of, I don't want to say y'all deal with it, but y'all are more, I guess, forgiving in that sense. Guys have a thing about them because of their pride.
Pride is hard.
Yeah. And I don't think dudes can deal with that type of thing. A lot of dudes, I know some dudes can, but a lot of dudes can't deal with the fact of their woman cheating on them. They just can't. So no, it's not going to be equal. Not at all.
So why do you think there's so much stigma of? I mean, honestly, even to this day, if I hear that a guy cheated, in the back of your mind, you're like, that's a dude being a dude. Now,
Yeah.
if you hear that a girl cheated, you're like, well, what happened? Like, like why is it okay for the guy to cheat, but for some reason it's not okay for the girl to cheat?
It's not okay for the guy to cheat, but it's just more, I guess
Except
it has been more accepted in all honesty. I want to know people, if you cheat, I tell either or leave them, because it's like a broken mirror. You can repair a broken mirror, but you still gonna see them cracks. They're always going to be there. Always going to be there. You're not going to forget it. Because once you get into an argument, what's going to come up? That cheating. You out too late. Who were you sleeping with? Who were you with?
yeah, that's got to be a mind game for the ladies. You know, like why didn't you answer your phone? Why
Yep.
didn't this? Why didn't that? I mean, man. Same for the fellas too, I guess. You know, how come you didn't pick this up? How come you didn't do that? You
I,
said you were gonna be at Walmart, but you weren't at Walmart. Like, you know
I
what I
think
mean?
it's worse. I think it's worse for a woman to cheat on a guy. I think for a dude, that's worse in their heads, in all honesty.
It
A
could be.
dude can cheat 1,000 times, but that girl cheat once. Oh Lord.
What did Jay Z say? I was just fucking them girls. I was gonna get right back. Man, the pride thing is definitely big. I can tell you
Yeah.
that right now. J. Cole said it best. Pride is the devil. Pride,
Facts.
man, pride will make you look foolish.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Mhm.
man. Yeah, I'm not gonna go off topic, but yeah, that's definitely a good one. So, when is it the right time to cheat? I guess it just depends on the situation.
Technically, it's never.
But then you got them girls that it's okay, baby, and they do it. The guys do it 5, 6, 7 times over and over and over. Do you think it's just because they don't want to argue, or they don't want to risk losing the guy, or they don't want to be alone?
I think right now that's the biggest thing. A lot of people don't want to be alone, so they tolerate a lot of shit. I don't care.
It's,
Being alone don't bother me.
that is sad. Ladies, if you're dealing with something like that, just leave. There's so many people out there. There's so many people. I don't care if you live in a small town. Just go to the next town over. Travel, go somewhere. Take a train, take a bus trip, take a plane. Flights. There's a lot of flights right now that are $19 one way. Just go somewhere. Do something. Just leave that. Leave that behind, man. So okay, we got that. So when is it okay to cheat on your partner? Never. But there's different scenarios, different situations, different lifestyles. So next one is, should you have your partner's phone password, including their social media password? Should you have it?
Are we dating or are we married?
Tell you what, I'll answer the married part. You can answer the dating part.
Now I'm gonna say hell no.
Would you
No.
hide it?
Listen, I'm one of those people, you don't go looking for something. Once you go looking for something, you damn sure gonna find it.
That's the truth.
So I have this thing. You don't pay my phone bill, you don't touch my phone. It's that freaking simple. I'm never going to go through your phone. I don't want to go through your phone. Don't touch mine. We're fine. And it's not like I'm not hiding anything. It's just the fact of it's a respect thing for me.
So what if you got a sugar mama that's paying for your cell phone?
Then we're not together, so I don't give a damn what she sees.
Okay. So I'm married.
Yeah.
I have my wife's password. She has mine.
Mm-hmm.
Phone, bank account. She's my main contact. If something happens to me, I go to the hospital. So she can have whatever the fuck she wants. Okay.
Right.
Does she go through my phone? No. Do I go through hers? No. And we have a mutual respect on that where we don't give each other the inkling or the idea or the thought or play around with anything that she will never put me in a situation where I think she's cheating on me. Mm-hmm. And I will never put her in a situation where she thinks that I'm cheating on her. Right. It just doesn't happen, period. And at any time, and I swear this has happened, at any time, babe, you can look through my phone. I don't care. Here, boom. And I don't. I don't even like going to my wife's purse. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the keys are in the purse. Just grab it. I'd rather have you do it.
Yep.
Even today we're out at a meeting, and I have to go leave the meeting to go take my daughter to school or to work, and she's like, "Yeah, the keys are in the purse." And I'm like, "Oh, I gotta reach in your purse at the meeting in front of everybody to get this out." All right, whatever, just go. But we have that respect. We're very open. Like I said, we have separate bank accounts. I have her password. She has mine. I never look see what she buys, what she's spending, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, when I'm like, hey, babe, I need this, or the house needs that, I know she got it. Same with me. Babe, I need this, we need that. Okay, I got it. Boom. And me and you are doing this podcast, but we go way back. You've seen my lifestyle, how I live. You've been here to my home. Mm-hmm. So you know that we're just very open with each other, and that's just how it works. So I think if you're married and you can get on that level, that's beautiful. I think if you're married and you can't get on that level, then that's something that couples need to work on.
I mean, but it all goes back to the trust thing.
Oh, there's got to be trust. If there's no trust,
yeah.
What is it? If there's no trust, that person's a roommate that you're fucking.
Exactly. If you are sleeping with them.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, at some points, some relationships, they just roommates, in all honesty.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's something that definitely needs to change. I feel great when I hear stories about Yes, they've been together 20 years. Yes, they've been together 30 years. Oh my God, they've been together 40. You don't see that shit anymore.
No.
You know what I mean? That's sad, bro. That's sad. Even my own parents, they're not together. I can't remember the last time they were together. You know, but to hear, yes, they've been together that long. My grandparents, thankfully, yes, they have been together,
Mhm.
for many years. But I want that. I want that for me. I want that for my kids.
Right.
And I want that for everybody to look, this is the person that's holding me down. Man, you don't even hear about 2-year relationships anymore.
Relationships are hard, man, especially nowadays because you got so many things going against you. Or I won't even say going against you. I will say so many things that people make factors nowadays.
Hmm. Another topic. Another topic. Why are people letting social media dictate their relationship?
That's probably the biggest factor.
Like, okay, look, I've said this a million times before when I talk to my family, when I talk to you, talk to other friends. Bro, at the end of the day, my mindset is this social media shit is fake. Why is it fake? Because when you turn your phone off or you put your phone down, that shit don't exist. You're
Yep.
done. That shit's done. You go to sleep, it's done. Like, stop trying to keep up with people or the latest trend or the latest this, the latest that. Like, come on, fam. There's more to it. There's more to life. Live it. Go out, experience it.
I think people have this thing where social media is what I really want to be. I can be that on social media. It's like actors.
Bow Wow challenge.
It's, that you can post a picture where it look like I'm in freaking Africa, even though I'm sitting in Chicago.
I'm in the JK Theory studio. Believe it or not. Yeah, yeah. No, I'm I'm in my room.
But like, and most of the time they're just doing it to impress somebody.
Like you mentioned on one of our previous episodes, it's a representative of yourself,
Yes,
right?
yes.
It's not your true you.
It's not your
It's
truth.
the
Yep.
best of you, I guess, visually.
It's what you want
Want to
people
be?
to think you are.
Hmm.
That's what it is. But like I tell people all the time, your representative can only be there for so long until your real self comes out, and it will come out. So it's better you just be yourself from the get go and leave your representative somewhere else because eventually that person will come out. And if you're not even close to your representative, it's gonna be some problems in that relationship.
Yeah, yeah. And it doesn't have to be physical relationship. This can be friends. This can be
Yep.
family. This can be whatever. I understand that sometimes you have to what is it? What's that term that they're using now? Is it called race switch? I'm trying to think
Right switch.
what the term is, but code switch. You have to code switch.
Oh, okay.
So there is a time and a place for code switching.
Hmm.
Do I code switch? Yes, I do. There's other things that I do in my life. There's other hobbies. There's other things that I do that I
Right.
have to
Yeah.
code switch. But I think when you're trying to be in a position to earn friendship or to earn relationship, code switching is not going to benefit you.
Nope.
It might be a good conversation starter, but it's not who you can be 24/7. It's exhausting. It's exhausting, and you just can't be that.
Hmm. And why would you want to?
I mean, it's fun to be somebody else. It's fun to be different a little bit. I'll give you a scenario. So I used to go to these meetings to meet entrepreneurs and to meet active people in the community, and I would lie my ass off, bro. Oh, God. I would I heard this from a buddy and I used it too. So they would ask me, they're like, "So what do you do?" And I'm like, "Me? Oh, nothing. I'm just a trust fund baby." Yeah, yeah. You know the little metal spiral things on notebooks? Yeah, my family invented that. Yeah, so that's all I do, you know. You know
Really?
the glue that's on the notepads, you know, when you peel the post-its? That's me. Yeah, that's I just, you know, hang out and spend money. Oh my gosh. Really? That's what you do? Hey, we've got a party that's happening, blah 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 blah. How many doors opened up? You know how many parties I had to not go to? And the parties I went to? So I can get it. I understand that it is fun, but it's exhausting. And it's not something you can do. I did it on a joking manner, you know? So code switching doesn't always work. What do you feel about code switching to earn somebody's trust in a relationship, though?
I think it's deceiving.
Yeah. What about code switching to get a job? So it looks like we might be having some technical difficulties on that. I apologize. Just random stuff that happens here on the JK Theory podcast, right? So this is what we've got going on, guys. Leave a comment. Let us know how you like the episode. Leave a thumbs up and definitely share. So I'm Jay. That's K. This is the JK Theory. Have a good one.
Because